Hey, YouTube JB6481 here. Part 2 of the JB6481 100 subscriber contest brought to you by Coke Zero. Da 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 da. Okay. Anyway, random shuffle, of course, again. Next, we're going to go with Hooliganism 1982. Very great storyline. I love all the little extra things you did. Actually, I watched it on the third time. The third time, I did not know that you had a King Hulk crown on top of Thing's head. That was great.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. That was a good touch.
That was a very good touch. Of course, the sash and the sword and everything. Great touch.
Good attention to detail.
And what I actually liked about it as well, you destroyed your Mr. Fantastic figure. You broke him up into 7 different pieces just to make this. I mean, I hate destroying figures, but I mean, just to be able to do that for this contest was awesome. I'm sure you could put them back together and things like that. So, awesome storyline, dude.
Yep. World War Thing.
Yeah, even at the very beginning, of course, when you have the Marvel watermark, I guess, and as well the letter from Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot her name. Mine went blank there for a second. Great start, dude. Great start.
Yep.
Next
is in the random shuffle.
In the random shuffle, we have Mr. Ghetto Gypsy. Excellent storyline, dude. Special effects were totally awesome. Excellent way to introduce all of your new characters and customs as well. I was actually pointing out to Mr. DT over here all the new things that you got, and that Lockjaw was fantastic, man.
Oh, that was sweet.
Lockjaw was fantastic. Storyline was great. You and a number of other people were actually in consideration for the top 3. So when we just had to go with what we thought was actually the best in regards to that. But yours totally up there. I mean, we mentioned earlier, of course, that KJ started the particular contest off on a very high level. You took it up another level on top of that. Great storyline. I'm speechless. It just really blew my mind. Honestly, really blew my mind.
Yeah, great use of the original comic.
Yeah,
kind of throwing it in to help the storyline move. I love the effects. I know you said you bought a bunch of special effects. You definitely proved that they could be used, and they used perfect. As far as just the way that you transition the images themselves, and like the colors with just kind of the way that you had Professor X and all the little spots. It's just really good attention to detail and using the images correctly. So good action. I could feel the action in it. Let's put it that way. Next in the random shuffle,
Mr. Probably can't see this guy too well, but Red Hulk 80 behind a Hydra soldier. Red Hulk 80, dude. Your stuff is great. Your stuff is great. I know you probably could have done a lot more, but you have a lot going on in your life now. But even at your... I mean, I'm not saying that this was your worst display, but it's not been your best. You know it. But you did a great job nonetheless, man. Excellent story. Excellent use of Marvel Universe figures, which you don't really collect. I mean, I know you used your brother's... Let's see if I can get a better shot of Red Hulk here. I know you used your brother's stuff and your brother's setup at the time. Thank you, sir.
There we go.
Appreciate that. Had to move Hydra Bob out of the way, even though I don't have a Hydra Bob. But excellent stuff, dude. The claw. I know Marvel Universe has a claw, but just to have him magically show up somewhere, great stuff. Great.
Yeah, I love the set personally. I love
Yeah.
the use of cinder blocks and how that really did give it a good feel. You know, I'm not sure what you're using, like a moss or something on the ground. I don't know what that was, but that's pretty cool. I like the entire simulation, kind of like the way that your brother did and stuff like that. So you guys tandemed it pretty good in a very different but yet very unique way.
Next we have Mr. Boxing Type X. Dude, for somebody who... Move your paper.
Oh,
Sorry. Trying to get a good shot of Foom here. You know why I chose Foom. Anyway, for you to... you actually mentioned beforehand you took this contest so seriously. Yet you're expected to be funny, and I love the stuff that you take seriously, man. This was a great story. I loved how you took different storylines and kind of merged them together. Even used DC figures, and that wasn't I didn't mention actually not to use DC figures, or I didn't mention to use any other type of figure or what have you, but you molded it with kind of a World War Planet Hulk storyline using the Sentry, of course, and then sending him back in time. And I'm not sure what DC storylines that you used or anything like that, but great stuff, man. Could not be happier with your entry. It was a very good entry. What do you got to say?
I have to say, being a huge DC fan, yeah, I know there's some booze in the background now. But being a huge DC fan, I love the use of that. I thought it was pretty cool how you had them almost kind of like a dream world. You would have Warner Brother teaming up with Walt Disney and saying, "Hey, let's put these guys together and make a movie." And I thought that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it, along with pretty much all your videos I ever watched. So I mean, keep up the work. I love it.
Okay, back to the shelf here. Next, we are going to go with the number 3 entry.
Yes, now we're in the top 3.
Top 3. And this is going to go to Mr. Wendehulk. Top 3, dude. Very awesome. I love the camera angles, dude. Absolutely loved them. How you shot down into the grassy area, switched over to a new scene. Your music was great at the beginning. Then you started going over to Tupac, which I was like, my wife danced to it, so you can't really beat that. But actually, we showed the videos to our wives and things like that. So they actually love everything in regards to this. So since you are the 3rd place entry, you do get the LED lights as well as the display stands. So send me your information via YouTube, via personal message, and we'll get those sent out here for you. I actually already have them, so we'll get that sent out.
Yep. Symbiote trash bags. I love it, love it, love it. And also the big thing, I know Boggs and I both were talking about this, emphasis on may be continued. There should be a should or will or something to emphasize it will be continued. Awesome story, and rip Iron Man's head off. Let's see that in the next part 2. You know?
We want to see some destruction. I mean,
let's get that going. That's it.
Total carnage and laughing about it. Gotta love it. I guess that means we're going over to 2nd place. No, we're not going to 2nd place. We just threw 30 in there. Okay, 2nd place is going to Mr. Baloo in the house. Dude, love your display. Your display was totally great. What if Green Goblin and Spider-Man, it was out there. He was given the chance. What if it actually did happen? I mean, great storyline. The display was actually awesome. The split kick between Beast and Cyclops against the X-Men, of course. No, hardly anybody. I mean, I know I can't pull that off, to be honest, but unless I had some additional services. But you pulled that off, dude. Excellent. Could not be happier with that. Totally. Something else that I want to bring as well. You actually got us some stuff to learn. I had no idea about the Green Goblin's gloves and the stuff that he can do with those. So by you knowing that, you're actually educating more people who are not aware of that. So excellent job with that. We're running up on 10 minutes, so we will be doing a part 3.
This will be the first and second place.